Did you, I know you felt like you were growing throughout training camp. Did you feel like this was what was going to happen for week one?
Yeah, I've always believed in myself and tried to obviously put myself in this position, dreaming about stuff like this, and trying to prepare myself as best as I can. So this, one mission is complete. Now on to the next one. So it's very excited though.
How were you told? Hey, you're the one.
Our coach came in. He said they evaluated the film and they felt I gave them the best chance to win. And
like, did he come into the locker room? Did you go into his office?
It was just our quarterback meeting.
Oh, okay.
So it was it's just like naming another position. We don't treat it like a bigger deal than it needs to be. So it was good.
Was it Tui or?
Yeah, it was Coach Tui. Yeah.
Justin had said that hey, Ross still has to go out and perform.
Oh yeah.
Knowing that this went down to kind of like the last minute, knowing that those other two guys are kind of breathing over your shoulders, do you think that's good for you? That you can't take your foot off the gas pedal, knowing that that this was not something that was decided early.
Yeah, 100%. It's something where you never want to get complacent or stuff like that, especially when you haven't even done anything yet. But it's nice having those guys, as talented as they are, playing at such a high level that they're pushing me to be as best as I can. So it definitely is a great thing, not just for me, but for the room in general. Because the best guy will always play and stuff like that, and it raises everyone's level having 3 other guys that can really play, especially behind me. That this whole camp has been really fun to just compete against, so it's been good.
I don't know how much into Carolina game plan you've gotten yet, but what stands out to you about their defense that you've seen so far?
Yeah, they're really good. They got a lot of players back that played a lot of snaps last year. It's going against a lot of inexperience on our side of the ball at least. So we're gonna have to really, really execute our game plan and know what we're doing going into the game and be 100% confident. We're looking forward to playing them. It's gonna be a great game because they're a great opponent, and they're really gonna challenge us because, not just because they got good players, but their scheme is good. It's gonna be at their place, first game, and they're unveiling their unit, all that stuff. So it's gonna be a really tough challenge, but we're up for it. It's gonna be fun.
They were one of the top 20, top 15 really passing defenses in the country last year, and they only had 1 pick. What as you're looking at tape, does that show up in any way? Is that weird or?
It definitely is weird when you kind of look at the stats wise, but when you watch the film, you don't see too many big plays. They really limit the explosive plays, and their guys do a great job of not letting people take the top off, or they got really physical outside corners, and got really good nickels and linebackers to kind of coincide with the corners and stuff like that. So they play really sound football, and they're very good players and really understand what they're doing. And they're not just good athletes and they can just kind of do what they want to do. You could tell they have a really good game plan and really stick to it, and that's why they were as highly ranked as they were. So.
Did they pressure the quarterback at all? Or did they come after the QB a lot?
Not so much that we've seen in terms of blitzes or zero pressure stuff like that. But we're preparing for everything. So if they choose to do, then that'll be something that I'll have to catch and make sure that we're in the right play and protection for. And but what they did last year, we didn't see too much of it. But first game, everything can change, and so we'll be ready for anything. So
when did you guys have the meeting? Was it this morning?
For about
hey, guess what? You're number 1.
Uh-huh.
When did you have that? Was that this morning or?
No, it happened like a couple days before this, but it was more kind of internal. It wasn't really, wasn't too big of a deal, and he was telling us it's not going to be this huge media deal. He didn't really want to make it a big deal, so he,
So like Friday or Saturday?
Yeah, very recent.
The second day of training camp and they hid it from us.
No, that'd be funny if it was, but no. But you guys saw. It was a very really thick competition, and was competing against some really really good competitors, and definitely happy with what I put forth and stuff like that. But like you said, they're breathing down my neck, still wanting my job, and I got to go earn it every single day. So I haven't forgotten that either. So.
You seem like it's not a big deal to you, but did you ever allow yourself yes.
Little fist bump.
No, it definitely was a great feeling, just because I felt like I've really paid my dues and waited for this moment and worked towards this moment, and for it to finally come, it was kind of a aha moment.
Yeah.
And definitely having my parents are out here now, that was a fun thing that we shared.
Did they get to dinner or anything?
Yeah. So we all got together, and that was awesome. So we got to share that moment together. But them as coaches, they quickly remind, hey, you haven't done anything yet. So it's you better make sure you go keep that job and figure out a way to keep getting better and stuff like that. And but enjoy this day, and then what's next, right?
Did you guys go out that night or the next or what?
I think it was the next night, just because they're so busy with their stuff too.
Okay.
So we kind of. It was good though.
Where'd they take you? PF Chang's?
No, that's our usual spot. But we went to Angeline's Louisiana Kitchen. It's the
Ooh.
best
Good
spot.
call.
Oh man,
Good call.
That is
Angeline's
that is the best spot now. So
Yeah.
you can get your grub on there. It's good stuff.
You talked about some of the inexperience on offense, but you've got 2 senior running backs to lean on. Does that make it easier for you going into your first game?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be great just because they've been in the fire. So it's going to be it'll be nice having a guy that's been through. I don't know how many games they've played in, but a lot of games right next to me to be able to talk to and stuff like that. And I know that they're going to be great in the pass game and stuff like that because they've been through so many passing offenses the last 3 years. So it's going to be it'll be nice having them back there for sure.
You guys have some turnover on the line, and now there's a 5-man group there set. How have they come together throughout training camp?
They're doing great. The progress that they've made has been fantastic, and it's been nice too. The more I get to learn protections and stuff like that, the more I get to help them because I get to see everything, not just right down in their stance. So it's been great to see their transition from being really good to now where they're at right now, which is very impressive. But I think they know that they haven't arrived yet, kind of like everybody else on the team. So it's we're always striving to get where we need to go, and it's just fun having these. We just had a little cookout the other day, and it was fun just hearing these guys, their goals and some of the stuff like that, and just how tight knit of a group they are. So it's fun just when you're playing with your brothers, it's just that's what makes the game so fun. So that's what I'm enjoying. So it's good.
It was all good.
Right.
Okay.